OBS connected successfully right as soon as. Okay, we should be back. Hello? Are we back?
I'm not seeing us live.
Well,
Mm.
should be back now. It says we're live. Yeah. I don't know what happened. Maybe we hit like a giant lag spike. Okay, everything's in the green again.
Okay.
We are live. We have been for almost 30 seconds now.
Oh, wait.
Okay, well,
Okay.
There's
that
Carl.
hey guys. Yep.
All right, so continuing on, Calvin, your thoughts, real quick, about the situation.
It's a yeah. I think more than anything, it's disheartening that they're allowed to get away with this and
Yeah,
have been able to for as long as they have. Because it seems like this is not a one-off situation. This has been going on for how many years now?
uh, hell if I know, dude.
I mean, that's
From what I
it's very
understand,
discouraging
a
for
while.
it's really discouraging for people who really want to support these series.
Yeah, for people
Yeah,
who want to support the official release. It's very, very annoying.
it kind of forces our hand to rely on streaming services. I mean, streaming services are fantastic and they are incredibly convenient, but like physical copies are still a thing that people want to possess these days. And there's no way in hell any any box set, unless there's like at least 10 Blu-rays in it, should cost that much.
Right?
So it's just a little frustrating.
Gotcha. All right. Well, that's gonna be. Oh goodness. Hang on. I'm fixing a thing, or at least I'm trying to. 200 by 50. Okay. Defaults. So just keep on keep on chatting about it for a minute.
I think the issue is that Aniplex has not had any real competition, so they are allowed to do that.
Mm, it's also true. All right, I have updated the viewer,
No.
the view
Yeah.
counts. All right.
Now, if it would be different if this was like season 1, season 2 put together. You know what? With 7 Blu-rays, including bonus content, anything. But for one season for 170, I don't think that's justified.
Agreed.
Um, Now I have had like Richie said, he's had friends. I have a friend who actually worked on the show and made even the English opening. I want to support them, but how can I buy the Blu-ray? Like, and this would be kind of a typical anime one. No. The talk with Konosuba was more that we were looking at prices of different seasons, and Konosuba season 1 Blu-ray complete was like $40. Oh god, I see the chat just flying in now.
Yep. There we go. Okay, there we go. All right. Chat should be updated.
Yep.
Okay, chat attack. There we go. I had to fix the. See, I have to refresh it, which means I have to go through and actually resize everything for like the chat window and stuff like that. But yeah. Alrighty. I think we've
I would not work. The thing with Bleach and One Piece is those are done by Viz
yeah,
and
those are
Funimation.
Viz. Yeah.
Aniplex is a different company.
Yeah, Aniplex is a different distributor, and a lot of the
We're
time
not.
Aniplex mostly just handles distribution from what I understand. They don't deal with the dubbing of it or anything, which is weird.
They do sometimes.
Well, I don't think Cells at Work was dubbed by Aniplex, but
No, I think it was dubbed by Big. Zoom?
Yeah,
Is it
bang
Zoom or-
Zoom, bang Zoom. Yep. All right, guys, we're gonna move on to other news that's kind of annoying. Uh, SJ long running anime is reasonable. Okay.
If it's like the first 10 seasons of One Piece.
Yeah, no, I agree, Taroni. All right. So, here we go. We're moving on to the next topic that's going to be kind of annoying as well. Adult Swim trends after woman rants about content. Guys, if you didn't see this, it's the best way to put it is a Karen did did a tweet because of fucking course a Karen did a tweet. Basically,
This was straight comedy right here.
this was you may have noticed that Adult Swim is trending topic on Twitter. This happened. Fuck, when was this posted? This was. Shit, this was on the 19th of July. But, so, yeah, we're playing catch up on a couple of things. But you know what? It is what it is. So. It all started when a woman took to the social media site to express outrage over Cartoon Network having nighttime programming for more mature audiences. Of course, fans of the channel are not here for this bizarre take. Not only has Adult Swim been a televised staple for nearly 20 years, but they put warnings in front of all their content. Also, much like literally any channel on television, parents can not let their kids watch or ensure their kids are going to bed at a reasonable hour. These are just some of the many responses to the original tweet, which have people invoking the term Karen once again. It's called Adult Swim for a reason. Uh, Archon the Dying said, as in, not for children. Playtime is over. Send them to bed. You can check out screenshots of the original post below, which features the woman referring to Adult Swim fans as demons who were coming out now that she exposed the darkness. Yeah, bro, it's literally the original tweet, Cartoon Network After Hours. They throw it in your face. They hope you aren't the kind of parents who monitors what your kids watch and do. They're busy conditioning them. What do you see here? I see witches abusing babies. This is not okay. This is not funny. Right? That's her thing. Never realized that the post from Adult Swim / Cartoon Network was going to take off. After reading some of the comments, it's clear I had a nerve. When darkness is exposed, the demons start panicking. Try to minimize you and your message. They can't stop what's coming. Oh my fucking god, this bitch. Man, I hate this Karen.
I like how, if she was paying attention, Adult Swim for years has always had, first off, Cartoon Network is signing out. Have a good night. We will see you at 6 a.m.
So, I love this one. Hashtag Karens. How dare Adult Swim show my child this content? It is irresponsible. Adult Swim at the beginning of their program. Adult Swim may contain mature material some viewers may not find suitable. Literally, they have warnings. Me seeing a bunch of angry adults on Twitter suddenly upset about Adult Swim poisoning children's minds at after hours, as they apparently have just discovered it exists on the same channel as Cartoon Network and didn't know it's been around since 2001. Okay, Adult Swim is called Adult Swim for a reason. If you don't want your child watching it, do one of the following three. Change the fucking channel. Turn off the TV. Put your child to sleep at a reasonable hour.
The accompanying GIF is even better. It's that simple.
I love this. If y'all try to control Adult Swim for their amazing if y'all try to cancel Adult Swim for their amazing content, I will start throwing these hands. Being nice is something stupid people do to hedge their bets. Jesus Christ. I love this. Cartoon Network. Adult Swim. It seems the Karens have found out about Adult Swim. Fucking hell. Oh,
It's
dear Lord.
it's pretty apparent to me that this Karen just had nothing better to do with her life and just wanted to pick a fight and rustle some jimmies here. That's really what this is all about. She
Clearly.
she, she has eyes. Like she know like she can. Well, I hope she can read. Good lord, I don't.
Common
It's
sense.
2020. I don't even fucking know anymore.
Common
But
sense. That is true. Yeah.
but
I feel like I
like you
need
said,
20.
common sense.
I feel like I need 24 shots of vodka and 800 and something chicky nuggies in order to survive this year.
I'm with you there.
I'm so with it. All right. So,
That
yeah.
may not be that may not be
It's a
enough for
little
me.
bit of annoying because a Karen said a thing that a Karen will typically say, but the clapback has been worth it. That's all I'm going
Oh,
to say.
absolutely.
Anybody else with thoughts on this situation? Because I want to end with everybody else.
I mean, I personally think this person just was looking to argue about something.
She sounds like one of those crazy religious people. It's like, demons! The demons are coming out now that I've exposed the darkness. I'm like, no, you didn't. Bitch, 19 years Adult Swim has been on. You haven't exposed jack shit. This wasn't a secret. Everybody knows I can't eat potatoes. Oh, God. Just wait till the Karens find out about the dark web. I'm amazed that show was better than I was expecting. Oh, okay. Karens can't read. That's why they don't know the rules of an establishment when they walk into one.
What do they expect to be on?
Huh?
Like they expect Cartoon Network to be 20. Like even Nickelodeon does not show cartoons 24 hours.
Dude, they show reruns of like I Love Lucy and stuff back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people pull out some of their older warnings, and Adult Swim even responded to her. Yeah, I heard Adult Swim responded. Oh, God. All right. Y'all ready to move on to some sad news?
Oh.
Because
I guess.
we weren't angry enough. I was really saving my ranting for this.
Oh no.
Okay. Publishers
All right, I'm
comment.
taking a deep breath here.
Publishers comment on Amazon Kindle's delisting of at least 15 light novels. Here are the light novels. Alpharetta, From Commonplace to World's Strongest, How Not to Summon a Demon Lord, light novels 3, 6 through 8, 10, and J Novel Club volumes 1, 2, 4, 5, and 11 and 12, still available on Amazon. Amazon Japan. They're still available, but light novel volume 6 is available for From Commonplace to World's Strongest. Mixed Bathing in Another Dimension, light novel volume 6 from J Novel Club. There was no secret evil fighting organization. Seriously, so I made one myself. That's Jesus Christ, some of these are long. Infinite Stratos, Sere Gensoki, Spirit Chronicles, Grimgar Fantasy and Ash. I was really surprised to hear about that one. Lazy Dungeon Master, The Greatest Magic Master's Retirement Plan, Clockwork Planet, which, what? Clockwork Planet, really? Because that's a pretty good series there. I Shall Survive Using Potions, light novel I Shall Survive Using Potions manga, No Game, No Life, the Oremo manga and Ero Manga Sensei manga. With Ero Manga Sensei, I can kind of understand, but like all of these are just dropping from Amazon right now. Amazon just is just delisting them, and the publishers don't even know why, or at least that's how it was when I was looking this up on the 15th when I was reading about this. J Novel Club president Sam Panansky described to ANN on Tuesday his experiences with Amazon Kindle support regarding the delisting of some of its titles on Amazon Kindle. Now, I don't know if it's just Kindle. Maybe they're still doing physical copies, but I'm not 100%. According to Panansky, J Novel Club attempted to get in touch with Amazon Kindle support after the delisting of some of its titles in early May and June, beginning with 2 volumes of How Not to Summon a Demon Lord in early May. Despite sending multiple inquiries over the course of weeks, Panansky stated that he received no detailed reason from Amazon regarding the delistings, which Amazon only saying that it reserved the right to determine what was considered appropriate on its platform. According to Panansky, Amazon Kindle support does not have the capability to communicate directly with the Kindle content review team with inquiries requiring at least a week to process. Meanwhile, Yimpress issued a statement to ANN on Wednesday regarding the delisting of some of its titles for digital purchase on Amazon Kindle, noting that Amazon determined that some of Yinpress's titles did not fall within their global content guidelines, while Yinpress acknowledged that the delistings were Amazon's prerogative and nevertheless expressed disappointment and added that other retailers still currently have the titles available. J Novel Club stated on Monday that it did not receive a notification of the delistings from Amazon and were only made aware of it due to messages from users. In addition, J Novel Club noted that those who have already purchased the books digitally will still be able to read and re-download them from their Amazon account. Panansky noted in his correspondence with ANN on Tuesday that all of this currently delisted digital titles still have their physical book versions available for purchase on Amazon, and that the digital English version of some of the titles are still available on the Amazon.co.jp Japanese store for purchase. Now this is for Kindle only. I don't know what's going on about this, because if the publishers don't even know, whew, that's some crazy
Yeah,
shit right there. Yeah.
I'm curious if there's been any more updates since.
Uh, this has been updated, so I think I read everything that was on here. Update: J Novel Club stated on Friday that the following light novels are also no longer available on Amazon Kindle: Mixed Bathing in Another Dimension, Lazy Dungeon Master, and Wild Times with a Fake Princess. Volume 1, Volume 8, and Volume 5. So, yeah, man. All of those. Yep, that's so what are the thoughts on this? How about Girls Bravo? I don't know. Go check it out on Amazon Kindle, see if it's there. Amazon's being a bunch of prudes is what it is. Well, I don't know. The problem is that there's a lack of communication going on right here, and that's not cool. That's no bueno. Thoughts, opinions, discussions. What you got?
I feel
Really,
I
it's
kind of
a
feel like
little upsetting
oh,
that there hasn't been further updates on this, on if Amazon has reached out, if there's been any clarification.
Nope.
That's
Because
concerning.
they would have update. There are no updates about that. There would have been updates if they had responded. Uh, the publishers have no clue what's going on, and they've actually tried to re-upload. I was reading from other sources, but I was just grabbing this one because ANN Anime News Network I figure is a safe link to use. By the way, guys, any of the stories that we cover, we link our sources down in the description. I just use tiny URL for every one of them, but it will take you to what you're seeing on the screen if you want to do your own independent research. We should all email my man Jeff and be like, "Hey, what the fuck, bro?" I'm pretty sure Jeff Bezos is not going to respond to our emails. Or what you
walking.
do is you just message, you just tweet at, freaking Elon Musk about what Jeff Bezos is doing, and be like, and then get Elon Musk to message him and be like, "What the fuck, yeah?" Because Elon Musk is crazy enough to do that shit. Just saying.
Yeah, Elon Musk seems like the type of guy who would actually read a light novel or two. He'd probably see this and be like, "The
Bro,
fuck, man?
bro,
Yo,
what the
Jeff,
fuck?
what's really good?"
But I mean, it's only on Kindle, so the physical copies are still up and available. Just as a heads up.
I looked up some of the titles that got delisted from Kindle. They're kind of hit or miss in physical form on
Yeah.
Amazon as well. So
So it's kind of one of those things. Holy shit.
and
Uh,
unfortunately, it seems to be kind of a seems to be kind of a side effect of a corporation that has no major competitors.
that is also true. Anybody remember Overstock?
Yes.
All right.
I,
Any other thoughts on this particular story before we move on?
Elon is a self-aware meme.
Yes,
Just
he
chicken
is.
media.
.com. All right, moving on. We've got some happy news to talk about. I told you it was going to be a mixed bag this week. There's going to be some angry shit. There's going to be some okay shit. So Yashahime reveals final design for Inuyasha and Kagome's daughter. So we finally get an animated final design for it. So this is what she's going to look like. Any thoughts? I kind of think she looks like a younger version of Inuyasha. You know, when I can't remember what version of the
When he was
moon it was. Yeah, when he's in his human form or whatever.
Yeah, a lot of people complain that she doesn't look like him, but it's like, no, she looks like him when he was in his human form. If anyone actually remembers when he was forced to be human for a little bit.
What do you mean Kagome got some splaining to do? Literally, this is Kagome and Inuyasha's daughter. Like, if you haven't seen Inuyasha the Final Act, you need to go check out Inuyasha the Final Act. Also, Sashomaru's son is going to be in this as well, so hope you guys are looking forward to that. So a little bit of happiness. One of the biggest surprises of the year was that not only are we getting a new anime set after the events of Rumiko Takahashi's Inuyasha, but that we will be meeting Inuyasha and Kagome's daughter in the new series as part of the initial announcement for the upcoming Inuyasha sequel, Yashahime Princess Half Demon. It was revealed that the series would center around the children of Inuyasha and Sesshomaru. This announcement came with our first look at these new characters too that already began to show the similarities between Inuyasha, Kagome, and their daughter Moroha. It was revealed that their daughter Moroha works as a bounty hunter who has been living by herself since she was very young, which has gotten fans asking questions about where Inuyasha and Kagome are in the sequel. And by the looks of her design, she had modeled much of her look from her father. Now that has been confirmed with Morora's finalized look in the sequel. The official Twitter account for Yashahime Princess Half Demon revealed a new look for Morora's final design, and this means we finally get to see her color scheme. She's taken on red clothing, much like her father, and is not balanced out by much of the white from Kagome's looks. You can check it out for yourself, clearly on the image there below. Man, nostalgia, a new Inuyasha series. Bleach is getting more content. It's great. It's not that Bleach is getting more content, it's that they're finally doing the final arc for Bleach. Dead. She's an orphan.
It is going to be weird of how they. I am interested in how she got abandoned. Like,
Well, are we sure she got abandoned? Sorry, are we sure she got abandoned or that she just ran the fuck away? We don't know. Let's just we'll have to wait and see. It's one of those things we'll have to wait and see.
mm-hmm.
Any other thoughts and opinions?
No,
Not too
really.
big on Inuyasha, to be honest.
Oh, that's okay.
I always loved the art though. The art is really nice.
Oh yeah, the art, it was always great.
I was always a fan of the
Agreed.
soundtrack personally. Like there's some amazing
Oh, yes.
fucking music in the Inuyasha soundtrack.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
This is one of
With
those
you on
shows
that.
I watched off and on, but I had no idea what was going on. I was like, oh, this is cool to look at.
Yeah, I'm
Mm.
especially once it got stuck in like the repetitive nature and the filler stuff, it definitely kind of slowed down there. She got her mother's weapons. That's true. She's got the bow and arrow. That's definitely her mom's weapon of choice. Can't wait for the Giselle scene. All right. Here's my other question, man. Do you think she's capable of traveling through time through the well? That's what I want to know. Did 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 Kagome's parents ever get to see their grandkid? Obligatory post that there is a fanon that Yu Yu Hakusho is the future of Inuyasha. There is, I'm guessing that fanon means fan canon. What's the percent of filler in Inuyasha? Shit, I don't know. You'd have to look that up. That's a good question. I mean, it could be generic. Yeah. Alrighty. So, who wants some more surprising good news from 2020? I mean, I could stand to have
Yeah,
some more good
I could
news.
use some.
Yeah. All right, Calvin, this is going to take us back. Video game TV network G4 teases its 2021 return.
Yes.
What is the Zelda timeline, you don't ask? All right, so G4, the video game focused television network that went off the air in 2014, has teased its possible return in 2021. A brief teaser aired during Comic-Con at home on IGN Live, which was tweeted out by the official IGN account. And it said, wait, is G4 coming back? The video referenced a few running jokes from G4's lifespan, including the Golden Mullet Award, Sessler's Soapbox. The teaser ends on a video of the classic game Pong being played, which was also shown during the final moments of G4 before it went off the air 6 years ago, and aired for a week straight during the channel's launch week, before the appearance of the G4 logo. 2021 and We Never Stop Playing appears shortly afterward, accompanied by the network's jingle. Although the original G4 was a cable television channel, it's unknown in what format the return of G4 will take. Bro, you could literally give G4 its own TV, its own streaming network on some streaming platform. You could do live streaming on YouTube. There are so many options now. But yeah,
Yeah,
G4.
there's so many ways they can go with this.
To be fair, G4 went off of the air because they stopped talking about gaming, and they were literally the
They-
cops network.
They were
It did turn basically
Yeah,
into cops.
it tur-
Yeah,
it turned into Spike. That's what it
it turned into Spike TV. Yeah, wasn't as bad as
and
interrupting.
there's enough Spike. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. I was just reading a thing.
Okay. Yeah, like there's basically every other channel in freaking cable and everywhere else on TV is a network tailored for men.
That is
Like,
you're
you
not.
don't-
You don't need the man channel. It's pretty much every channel almost.
Right. So the fact that they decided to go that route was basically the death knell for them.
To be fair,
Like,
yeah,
I'm-
you're not wrong. Chicken Media, Ninja Warrior was one of the few really, really good channel shows on that channel. Didn't they also host?
I forgot about them.
Didn't they also host MX Most Extreme Eliminations? Like MXR
I think that
or
was
whatever
Spike.
it was. Well, yeah, Spike,
MXC,
but
yeah.
yeah,
Oh.
MXC, which was, by the way, that's a show from the '80s, guys. That's a Japanese show that aired in the '80s, and
Takeshi's Castle. Yep.
Takeshi's Castle is old, man. It's old, but like it was super funny because of how they dubbed over. Right, you are, kid. I'm not gonna lie. And Calvin knows this because he was at the fucking con when we did this. We had a show.
Yes.
We had a panel called Dubbing After Dark, where literally, I wrote a script for a hentai
yes.
manga. All right, the hentai manga existed, and I just wrote a parody. I kind of like wrote out in script format the actual thing so that people could dub hentai so that our audience could dub hentai. And just in case they would not let us show any of the hentai scenes from the manga on the screen, I wrote 2 characters very much in the vein of Most Extreme Eliminations, like the 2 announcer people. I had uh I had the 2 of them basically describing what was happening in that similar style. Even to the point that when climax was achieved, uh you had somebody screaming goal like you were a Mexican soccer announcer, and you run around the
And then
room, goal. Yeah, it was
yeah,
fucking
the
beautiful.
both of us ran around ran around the con room yelling go. Yo, it was so stupid. It was one of the most fun things I've ever done at a con.
It really is. All right, we're gonna watch. I'm gonna quickly play this, guys, because it's just 30 seconds. In case you didn't see it. And that's it. That's all that there was to it. It was still pretty good. What was really crazy was the G4 TV personalities responding. So Adam Sessler, well, this is a curious turn of events. Morgan Webb, who hosted X Play, chimed in with, "I'm just impressed someone remembered the password to the Twitter." Olivia Munn, for those of you that don't know, before she was like a big movie actress and everything, most of us knew her as the co-host for Attack of the Show on G4, and she tweeted a reference of her time on the show with a gif of her dancing in Sailor Moon costume, which looks like this. Yep, it's just a back and forth. It doesn't keep repeating, which is seriously. Kevin Pereira, the other co-host of the show, tweeted. He tweeted fucking code. It main WTF BBQ OMG. What the fuck barbecue chicken? Oh my god! Thanks. K thanks by print. Hello world. Return 2020 in reply to the teaser. Just yeah. Other G4 personalities like Allison Hayslip, Timothy Smith, and Jessica Chobot also tweeted about the network's potential return. So, it's just kind of crazy, bro. I'm like, what? G4? I messaged my brother because we used to watch G4 and like talk about shit. I sent him that and he goes, "Don't give me hope." I go, "It's real, bro. This is not a test." He goes, "Oh shit." So yeah, we're could they get Sessler back? I'd love it if they get Sessler back.
I'm hoping they. I'm hoping. I'm. My one hope is a Adam Sessler Morgan Web reunion.
Here's the thing.
Like that's all. That's all. That's all I really want.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. In case you haven't been paying attention, Adam Sessler is one of the people that was really responsible for helping to publicize and get the word out that they made the Friday the 13th game that we play on the channel. That multiplayer Friday the 13th game. He was a big part of getting the word out about that because he was so excited that they were doing this. I mean, yes, I wish the game had been better and riddled with less bugs, but like it's still fun to play, And it was because of Adam Sessler talking about it that I even knew about it. Anyway, I'm still mad at Olivia for spoiling Persona 3 when I was just entering. What? No. Oh, I don't know what that means.
Olivia was one of the hosts. I think she spoiled the ending for Persona 3 or something.
Well, yes, I know that she was one of the hosts. I'm trying to say whatever I was just entering whatever that thing is, the last thing. They were talking about FES coming out. Oh, okay. I mean, I don't know, man. She's definitely gotten better since the November in Persona 3. Okay, see, there was an icon there that I did not understand what the hell that was. Okay. So that's why I was confused. All right. So other thoughts and opinions about this.
Um, I'm really hoping if it is a return, they don't do a cable show. I really think it would be better if they don't do a cable show. They do it as strictly online. And I would
Gee,
love
nothing
for some
brain.
of their other shows to come back. Does anyone remember Code Monkeys?
Yes,
I want to
I
see
was a
some stuff like that return.
Code monkeys would have to be very different nowadays, though.
It
All right. Later, Kenneth.
Oh,
Thank you for
absolutely.
stopping by.
Well, what I'm saying is stuff like that to be on G4, that it can be. I don't know. I thought Code Monkeys was a great show. Attack of the Show was interesting to watch. Same thing with X Play. I don't mind if Ninja Warrior came back, as long as it doesn't become the Ninja Warrior channel.
All right. We'll do.
Do,
Awkward.
do you-
Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you need any other stuff from me, I got the connections.
Apparently, you know a guy.
We'll talk later, man.
Once again, everybody, go
Alright.
check out his
We
channel.
appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Send love his way.
All right,
Yes.
y'all have a good one.
You too, man.
You too.
You too, man. Take care.
And I'm probably gonna remove him from the thing now. Well, I'll worry about that afterwards.
Yeah.
All right. Please continue, guys. Sorry about that.
So, I mean, with G4 coming back, I'm excited. I think if the only question, I'm more interested in how they're going to do it. If it's a
Yeah.
streaming service, that's great.
Like they could do their own kind of network on YouTube in a way too, you know?
I mean, I'd rather see them I'd rather them be a network on YouTube.
Yeah, kind of like IGN and stuff like that. Everybody's like, "Oh man, IGN." I'm like, IGN has nothing on G4.
I like G4 more.
If they're coming back as a TV station, I don't know how that's going to work considering that the medium is no longer TV. Like TV is basically the boomer stuff. Like even people my age are not watching TV as much anymore. Like everybody's watching TV shows on like streaming services because it's just easier that way. Whew.
True.
Yep.
Do you think G4 the new G4 can like accurately capture the hearts and minds of the current state of geek in this world right now as it stands?
Well, geek and gaming. See, the thing is, I don't understand why G4 went away to begin with. Like, it was a stupid idea to go and turn it into Spike, and then Spike is like the man channel, and I'm like, that's just stupid, whatever. Because literally, geek and gaming culture has exploded even more than what it was then, and it was pretty high back then too, you know?
Right.
So it's just kind of like, yeah, I mean, I don't remember why that happened, but it's like when some executive goes, "Oh man, all this gaming content is like really not that big," and it's like, you stupid idiot. You know, some people have dumb decisions because they're only thinking about what's happening in that particular moment and they're not able to see ahead. And then the channel goes kaput because you changed everything and now it's shit nobody wants to see. You
Right.
know? I don't think I watched Spike TV like ever, really.
I remember
think-
when Spike used to have like one good show I enjoyed, and it was the what was it? It was like Deadliest
Ninja Warrior was probably the only thing I watched
Oh.
on Spike.
No,
Oh,
Deadliest.
1,000 Ways to Die?
It was basically like Death Battle, except they took like
Oh.
historical things on actual like.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Like that was a good fucking show.
Because they had like a ninja go up against not a samurai, but like something else. They had a samurai go up against a Spartan. And they'd like literally talk about their tactics and their gear and stuff. It was basically Death Battle before Death Battle. Before there were death battles. And like they had like you know, those flesh mannequins. Oh, it's gonna be
Oh
on
yeah.
Quibi? Fuck.
What is?
Really?
Quibi's already dying. They don't have money. See, here's the thing. If Quibi wanted to get fucking money and people to their platform, they should have hit up some YouTubers. Like actual
Yeah.
online content personalities. Not just they're just like, oh, let's put a bunch of celebrities on there. So they spent a shit ton of money and now they're going bankrupt because nobody fucking paid attention to their shit. Because that the definition of celebrity has changed. PewDiePie is more well known than a lot of fucking celebrities. What's really
Right.
funny is there's a shit ton of people that are just discovering Jack Black for the first time because of Jablinski Games.
Huh.
Spets versus Green Beret. That was your favorite episode? Nice. But yeah, I know what you're talking about, dude. Alright, I think we need to move on because we're getting later into it. Alright, so Microsoft had its big show with Xbox stuff, and I'm gonna leave most of it alone. I do, however, want to talk about the fact that Fable is coming back. If you haven't seen the trailer, link is down below. It's so fucking good, dude. It's so fucking good to see Fable coming back. I am so excited for Fable. I remember playing it back in the day. Had a lot of fun. Anybody here excited for Fable? And guys, just to clarify, before everybody's worried about it, or before everybody comments about it, fucking hiccups suddenly. Anyway, are you guys there? Did I lose you?
Yeah, no, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're
okay.
still here. We were just.
You were just
talking
being
to
quiet for me.
complete your
Gotcha,
thought, yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't even hear anybody laughing because I was hiccuping through this.
I just noticed.
It's gonna come back on. It's gonna come back on. All right, Fable will be back. It will be on. I don't know if it's gonna be on Xbox One, but it will be on Series X. And if anything that Microsoft drops is also going to be on PC. So guys, Halo Infinite will also be on PC. The fairy getting eaten by the toad was surprising but awesome. I mean, it is. If you have a hiccups, take a spoonful of vinegar. First off, I don't have vinegar, and secondly, no, fuck you. I don't want to do that, Walking Donut. No, thank you. As long as they don't F it up. I mean, guys, I know you're super scared about somebody effing it up, but like literally Lionsgate went the way of the dodo. It died. And I you know what? I want to have faith. I want to be optimistic rather than pessimistic. I'm really hoping for a good Lionhead, sorry. Lionsgate, I think, is the movie studio. Yeah.
Right.
But different studio altogether. There was talk about it being an MMO. Fable? I don't know how I mean, MMORPG, yeah, I could see it, but hold your breath for hiccups, or I can just go get something to drink. Bro, it's all good. I'm gonna be moving over to let them talk about this in a moment, and then I can go take care of my hiccups. Anyway, I'm going to be optimistic about this. I can't wait to learn more about it. Clearly, it's not coming out anytime soon. I am disappointed that it was just a CG trailer and there's no gameplay footage to show, which means it's probably a long way off. But I'm still excited. There's going to be more fucking Fable. I'm really excited for this.
The thing is that
yeah, you guys take over.
Yeah, there's always been talk of them doing a new Fable. So to see an actual trailer is a start. It hasn't been, like you said, there's talks that it might be an MMO. Um, I I mean, honestly, I didn't hate Fable 3. I played Fable 3. I enjoyed Fable 3. Uh, I mean, Calvin, have you played the Fable series?
I somehow managed to miss the Fable train completely,
Okay.
which I'm still disappointed in myself about because I really wanted to play it. I don't know why I ended up not playing it. Like this was its heyday was around the time I was in college, so probably so college. Yeah, I was knee deep in Halo and the various Steam games I had at that point. So um
Which is weird because
Fable,
it's like a huge staple for Xbox.
yeah, I know it was huge for Xbox, but I ended up not getting it for some reason. I know I wanted to because it looked like an amazing game, looked like an amazing series, but it just it just ended up not happening for me. So this may give me a reason to, I can't even say revisit it. This maybe give me a reason to visit it.
I know that I was I was more disappointed when they canceled the there was supposed to be a Fable spin-off that was basically you're playing as a dungeon master.
Ah,
That basically you make a dungeon, you put all the creatures in it, and then the players have to run through it and survive.
interesting.
So
That that sounds like that.
some of the
That
stuff with
sound
Fable, I know a lot of people hold Fable 2 as in high regards. It's just
heck.
I'm chewing some stuff, so
Oh, okay.
it's one of those
Like,
situations that I think how do I say this? I want to see more before I get really hyped. And I know I like Richie's like, yes, new Fable. I'm like, I want to see it first. I want to see it.
so just based on this trailer, this is just it's just a teaser. It's not actually giving us any like
No, it's just a
palatable
now.
information.
It is kind of funny that the frog did eat the fairy, which is kind of in Fable's humor. So
Mm. I am I'm definitely intrigued though.
yeah, I think everyone was on the Halo train when it came out. Um, God,
Yeah,
Destroy
I
All
I
Humans.
certainly was.
Well, yeah, I know Destroy All Humans is coming out tomorrow, the new HD, but that's not on the subject of Fable.
Mm.
I, I'm with you, Rick, that if they do the MMO route, don't do the Elder Scrolls way, because I've been staying away from that.
Yeah, besides, there's already a company for Microsoft that's already kind of sort of doing kind of the Elder Scrolls route.
I
Oblivion
don't think
or no,
Microsoft would want.
Obsidian Games.
Mhm.
Uh,
I think
that has been the
Microsoft.
big highlight.
I mean, we could also bring up Halo Infinite, how people are feeling about that.
Well, I
But
mean, the Obsidian stuff was probably the thing that most people were talking about in a excited tone.
welcome back.
Yeah, thank you. All right, so the next thing is Fell's story, so I'll leave him to chat about it.
So, all right. So many of you guys know that over this weekend, there was Comic Con at home in place of the typical Comic Con. What was exciting is that Netflix had announced at Comic Con, and much to the surprise of many of the voice actors at the panel, that it had been picked up for 4 more seasons of The Dragon Prince. Now, if many of you guys know, Dragon Prince is done by the people who have done Avatar: The Last Airbender, Legend of Korra, and Voltron. Dragon Prince, honestly, is a
The
great
animation team, not the writers, right?
too. Story, I believe
The writers for Avatar and Korra did not write for Voltron. That was the animation team.
well, animation. I think, however, the writers for Avatar are working on Dragon Prince. I'll have to double check that.
Yeah, you're gonna need to double check that.
However, Sokka's voice actor is in the show. That is 100%.
I'm looking for him. I don't see him. Oh,
He's the voice of Callan, one of the mains.
Oh, Jack. Wow, he grew up and got old.
Yeah.
And there's a boomerang. Of course it is. Of course there is.
They had a joke that was so meta.
The two creators, Aaron and Justin, are not the two.
Okay.
Yeah,
the animation
those don't.
style-
I don't think they're the two that do. Avatar and Korra.
Well, I mean,
Creators
it is
of Avatar and Korra.
Mhm.
Yeah, Michael, Dante, and Michael and Brian. Yeah, it's not Mike and Brian, dude. That's Aaron and Justin. They are not. Yeah, two different
Well, I
people.
know-
It's the animation team. It's
Yeah.
not the same writers.
They're still killing it with the writing.
I was fixing to say because the Michael and Bryce, or Brike as the fandom dubbed them, are actually working on more Avatar stuff right now for Netflix.
Yeah, they're working on the live action.
Yeah, well, that too, but also a new series as well.
I mean, with the popularity on Netflix.
Yeah.
And Rick, how do you not have Netflix?
Especially since we all know you can afford it. The money you
mean-
throw at us, you could easily afford Netflix.
Like, geez.
I'm just saying.
Like, Calvin, have you seen Dragon Prince or no?
Also,
I
shit,
have
Rick,
not.
you don't want to throw money at Netflix. What if I just give you access to my account and give you a fucking profile on my account, my Netflix account?
Yes, season 1 was not animated great, but season 2 did fix it, and same thing with season 3. But the story was there.
All right.
And then on top of that, they also announced that they are working on a tabletop game for Dragon Prince coming out as well at the same panel. So, again, just to announce that, even like I said, some of the actors were surprised that this series got picked up for 4 more seasons.
Oh, I bastard. Just milk that cow. All right. Is that everything you wanted to talk about?
No, I mean, I'm a little sad no one else has seen Dragon Prince here.
Sorry.
Yeah,
All right.
I did not know it existed.
give it a watch.
All right. So this is a thing that I wanted to talk about that's kind of recent. Ubisoft family accused of mishandling sexual misconduct claims. And let's face it, this isn't the first time. And considering some of their practices, like, I love how Ubisoft is like, we practice diversity here. And then they get caught doing the exact fucking opposite of what they're trying to promote. A scandal at the family-run video game company has disrupted the Guillemont's inner circle and incited calls for more drastic changes. 5 brothers started the Ubisoft Entertainment SA in 1986, and since then the video game company has survived 7 generations of game consoles, 4 recessions, a hostile takeover bid from France's largest media conglomerate, and a global pandemic. Ubisoft is one of the world's largest game publishers, the maker of blockbuster series such as Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, and the Guillemot family still maintains effective control. Now they face a new crisis: allegations of widespread sexual misconduct at the company. The situation has shaken up the founders' inner circle and raised major concerns about how the business was managed for well over a decade. More than a dozen people made public claims of sexual harassment and abuse against employees of Ubisoft over the past few weeks. The outpouring is part of a broader Me Too movement taking hold in the gaming industry. And the Paris-based company has been one of the most frequent targets of allegations. Interviews with more than 36 current or former Ubisoft employees indicate that these claims and many others that haven't previously come to light have been gathering dust in company logs for years. In some instances, Ubisoft took action, but for the most part, claims were ignored, mishandled, or undermined, employees say. The accusations filed to Ubisoft's Human Resources Department range from subtle forms of sexism to sexual assault, according to two people with access to the reports. In interviews with Bloomberg Businessweek, many employees detailed an atmosphere that was hostile towards women, often describing the Paris headquarters as a frat house. Staff openly made misogynistic or racist comments towards the publisher's various offices, and senior executives took part and escalated the misconduct in the form of inappropriate touching or other sexual advances. Current and former employees say on one occasion before this summer, when Ubisoft sided with an alleged victim, the company removed the woman's boss and rewarded the woman with a gift card, she says. A spokesperson for Ubisoft declined to comment or arrange interviews for the story. Chief Executive Officer Ves Guillemot has promised extensive changes and has taken steps that many staff once saw as unlikely. Those include the ousters of Sergei Haskell, chief creative officer and a close friend of Guillemot for decades, and the heads of HR in the Canadian studios. So all those people are gone. The former executives didn't respond to multiple requests for comment. Ubisoft has fallen short in its obligation to guarantee a safe and inclusive workplace environment for its employees, Guillemot said in a statement on July 12th in Paris, announcing the executive departures. This is unacceptable, as toxic behaviors are in direct contrast to the values on which I have never compromised, and I will never. I am committed to implementing profound changes across the company to improve and strengthen our workplace culture. Guillemot, the middle of the five brothers, has been CEO since 1988. Together, the siblings hold 21% of the company's stock and 5 seats on the board. The brothers speak weekly and hold regular get-togethers on their yacht. Lucky fucking them. According to 2016 article on the French newswire AFP. The image of Ubisoft as a family business was a source of inspiration for many employees over the years, but others say the dynamic facilitated a culture in which longtime staff, especially, Haseo and his team were given agency to misbehave. There are golden children, says Cindy Fitzpatrick, who worked in Ubisoft's public relations department from 2005 to 2009. No matter what they do, they seem untouchable. Several employees say they were pleasantly surprised, even shocked when the company's swift response to allegations once they were made public in recent weeks. Haseo was long seen as a permanent fixture of the company, they say, despite all allegations that he demeaned female subordinates and surrounded himself with men accused of predatory behavior. Many other employees expressed doubts that a company run by the same men who presided over a toxic environment could deliver the type of systemic changes needed to ensure the safety of female workers who are outnumbered about 4-1 by men at Ubisoft. The culture there is really hard as a woman, says Ellen Lee, who worked in marketing and promotions at Ubisoft's San Francisco office for 7 years. If you weren't part of the boys club, you just weren't working hard on the you were just working hard on the outskirts. All right, I could go through this, but I can't for time's sake. Literally everything that I just read to you, shit, that's not even halfway through. So there's a lot to go through, and basically it's funny how quickly they turn around and actually do something the moment that it goes public. That's what I'm saying. So they were content when this was kind of not a big public thing to let it keep going on. But the moment that it goes public, oh, yeah. So same day, different thing. Ubisoft will just pay money to whom it will take it far enough. Yeah, to that point. But the fact that they actually started removing the higher ups, that's a big fucking deal. But yeah.
Like, are you really that surprised they took public shaming and humiliation for them to do something?
Not at all surprised by that.
Like, good God! Like, it's like Ubisoft sounds like a company whose sexual harassment training has a subsection on giving women a firm slap on the behind to show them good work.
Jesus
Good Lord, it's just
Not a fucking sports team. Oh my God. Mm-hmm. Well,
just it's absolutely incredible.
I was like, and
I mean,
they wonder why and people wonder why it is that women don't like working in the gaming industry, because this is not even something that's just an Ubisoft issue. There are multiple places that are like that. Thank God there are a few companies that are not like that. So insofar, from what I understand, it's not like that at Bungie. So as long as I continue to hear that, I'll support Bungie. If I find out it is like that at Bungie, oh fuck, they're not getting any more of my money.
Unfortunately, the gaming industry, even to this day, continues to be very much a boys' club.
Which is just stupid.
And I mean, it's 2020. Like, we should know better. But like seeing everything that's come to light, it's not surprising that people still don't fucking learn.
And guys, if you want to hear more about this, I would highly encourage you to go check out Legacy Killer HD, who did a much better job of talking about this than I did. But yeah. Fel, what are your thoughts? Yeah, those are pretty good thoughts to have.
Yeah, I mean, I can't. The whole industry as a whole needs to change, and
right.
I mean, this is just an example of.
I mean, this is just kind of. I mean, it shouldn't be something that has to be said. It should be basic, common fucking sense. But this kind of shit is unacceptable.
It is. It really is fucking unacceptable. Ugh.
Just wait till you hear about the shit that happened with Ubisoft about how hard people had to fight to get female main characters in Ubisoft games.
That comes as zero surprise to me.
They're like, female-led games don't sell. I'm like, excuse me, Horizon Zero Dawn would like to have a word with you. So would the entire Tomb Raider franchise.
Thank you.
Crystal Dynamics would like to talk with you. Oh, and just about every fucking promotion for League of Legends would like to have a word with you.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Jesus Christ, almost the entire Overwatch fan base would like to have a fucking word with you. Like, come on, people. You can't be that fucking stupid. Blood Rain would like to have a fucking word with you. Jesus. I got money. I don't care what laws/policies say. That's true. As with the Metroid series, thank you very much. Yeah. Last of Us Part 2 would like to have a word with you. Metroid would like to have a word with you. I'm like, come on, man. People need to shut the fuck up.
Bayonetta.
Mm-hmm. Bayonetta. Indeed. We could go on and on and on about this, but wait, Samus is a girl? How about Dead or Alive, right? Yeah, it's not the men that shit sells for. Case in point,
Right?
Dead or Alive beach volleyball. You didn't play that for the guys. Let's be honest.
Facts.
Mm-hmm. All right. We're gonna move on from there to some funny news. We're ending this show with 2 bits of fun news. So hope you're looking forward to it. All right, so CD Projekt Red are considering games as a service for Cyberpunk 2077 as part of their drive to make it more commercially significant. All right, so this is just really funny stuff. Basically, CD Projekt Red came out, and their social managing team has been fucking brilliant, and they slapped the shit out of EA, and it was kind of beautiful. If you guys don't know, there was an image. Everyone's favorite developer, CD Projekt Red, caused some concern last week when the CEO, Adam Krinsky, discussed their upcoming title with a Polish investment site. Cyberpunk 2077 is the latest game coming from the Polish developer known for their successful Witcher series. In an interview, Adam discussed elements which would ensure the game's longevity and the ongoing drama surrounding microtransactions. Fans immediately took a step back. Luckily for us, CD Projekt Red immediately took to Twitter to rectify any concerns. All right, so here's the thing. CD Projekt Red has come under the hot seat for a moment for Cyberpunk 2077 over 2 things that are not intentionally misrepresenting them. It's just that the fucking translations were terrible. Because the interview was conducted in Polish, and whoever did it must have been using fucking Google Translate. So CD Projekt Red came under some hot fire twice for some bullshit. I want you guys to know, wait for official publications to come out first, because there's going to be a lot of people who are reporting shit because they want to put stuff out quickly. And when they do that, they look like fools a couple of days later when the official translations come out and they have to eat their own fucking words. So just kind of prepare. All right. So one of the things that they did to kind of throw a bit of shade at EA was there was a picture of a very corporate looking building. And somebody said, "Oh, hey, is that EA headquarters?" And they're like, "Yeah." And they're working on FIFA 2077. And like the back and forth about this and how it was basically talking about how FIFA, they added like 1 or 2 features to FIFA, but the rest was basically copy paste. And they're like, "This is the best FIFA ever." So yeah, they kind of took the piss at them, and then they kind of slammed on EA about loot boxes. And they said, "Worry not when thinking Cyberpunk 2077, think nothing less than The Witcher 3. Huge single player, open world, story driven RPG. No hidden catch. You get what you pay for. No bullshit. Just honest gaming like the Wild Hunt. We leave greed to others." And to which, that's when the EA conversation started. They threw shade at some other developers who rely heavily on loot boxed and crates and microtransactions for their business. Some naturally don't need it, having huge titles behind them. But who doesn't want more money? Seeing as though Electronic Arts have dominated the news in the past week, it's obvious that the shade was aimed at them. But thankfully, we can look forward to paying for what we get with CD Projekt Red, and Cyberpunk 2077 is looking great. So, in Europe, sports games like FIFA and Madden don't need a new game every year. No, I agree. And to be fair, in my opinion, Assassin's Creed doesn't either. Stop putting out a new fucking Assassin's Creed every year. This is getting annoying. Ubisoft, you're not the fucking Madden or FIFA of the Assassin community. Like, fucking stop. Maybe if you weren't so obsessed with putting out a new fucking game for Assassin's Creed every year, Assassin's Creed 3 wouldn't have felt so shitty and I wouldn't have abandoned the franchise entirely. I'm just saying, Assassin's Creed 3 ruined the Assassin's Creed franchise for me. It was just, it was poorly executed and shit writing as far as I'm concerned. I do not think it was handled well from the get-go. And considering that 3 was actually supposed to be about Desmond was in it very little. I'm just saying. Not to mention that Connor was a really fucking weak-ass main character to go back in the past and revisit. Dude, his father was hella more interesting. Anyway, moving on from there. What are your thoughts and opinions on this, guys? Hello?
Where?
About
I mean, I'm glad
about
that-
CD Projekt Red kind of like poking a little
Like,
bit of fun at
I
EA.
think it's good that they are the ones poking it. I mean, they are a big enough name that they can stir the hornet's nest.
Mm-hmm.
But like, in all seriousness, them taking their time, especially with Cyberpunk, it does suck that so much of their backlash has been over mistranslation
Mm-hmm.
as of recent. And I know, like, there are other stuff, but I'm talking about this recent
Mm-hmm.
event.
I get it. I mean, EA lays off their employees when they take a hit, but you know, none of their executives take any kind of a hit financially. Maybe they could learn from fucking Nintendo. Because when Nintendo was in dire straits, their CEO took a fucking pay cut in order to keep his employees well paid, because he says, look, when certain things aren't going well, that's not the developers' fault. It's the people that are working real hard on the games that they make should not suffer for the fault of executives. And I'm like, that is why I'll always have Nintendo's back. Fucking hell, man, they've got a good fucking work ethic. That's all I'm saying.
Like actual a level of morality that you don't really see in a corporate setting.
Right? All right. Last thing, really fucking funny. This popped up today. I was super, super surprised. I have watched it. Rick and Morty gets an anime short by Tower of God director. No bullshit. Tower of God director Takashi Sano put together a Rick and Morty anime short with the help of Telecom Animation Film. It is in Japanese. And it is drawn in a very anime style. Rick and Morty vs. Genocider is an 8-minute short that chronicles Morty's journey to Japan to seek out his grandpa. While the art style isn't what you typically associate with anime, it's unique and certainly different from what you're used to, while keeping the Rick and Morty style. Both the Japanese dub voice actors for Rick and Morty reprised their roles for the short. So these are the characters who play them in the dub, which is kind of awesome. While Morty's voice actor, Keisuke Chiba, is mainly known for his role as Morty, Rick's voice actor, Yohei Todano, has appeared in many different series like Brand New Animal and Megalobox. The short's canon correlation to the series has yet to be confirmed, but with how many different timelines and versions Rick and Morty has, it's not entirely impossible for the events in the short to have occurred. And it actually deals with the evil Morty. So you may want to check this out. This is up on YouTube. What do you guys think about this? What do you guys think that the Tower of God director did a 8-minute short for Rick and Morty? And guys, this is on the Adult Swim YouTube channel right now. the first was Nani. This was in your this was in my recommended just before I clicked this. Damn, Rick and Morty has some influence. Just wait till Rick and Morty comes here, right? Bruh, it's so good.
Like that's that's a serious testament to like how much love
Yes.
how much love Rick and Morty has worldwide. That's amazing.
Rick, yes, there are subtitles. It's on the official Adult Swim channel. They subtitled it. The German guy in a suit. Hello, the German guy in a suit. Welcome, welcome. So, dude, I watched it. It was definitely entertaining. It was a little weirder than what I expected, but that's just Rick and Morty in a nutshell. And to be fair, I have not finished this season of Rick and Morty, and I need to. So that'll be a thing that I work on later. Fel, thoughts?
I think it's kind of cool.
Nice. Okay. That is everything that we have to talk about. Any last minute stuff that you want to tell that either of you want to share with the audience?
I got nothing really.
All right. We're speaking Japanese? Yeah, exactly. There you go. Hi. All right. All right, so really quickly, guys, I'm going to be picking up more Final Fantasy stuff tomorrow. I'm probably not going to be able to go over to my aunt and uncle's house to work because I don't have the gas and I was unable to raise gas money yesterday. So I'll be doing some more gaming tomorrow. I won't be Raccoon Panda Boy. I've got some new stuff that I want to show you. It's really funny. Can't wait. Love you guys. Been fun. Till next time. Oh, thank you guys so much. So I'll be streaming some more tomorrow if you want to check me out. Like Zoinks Gaming on YouTube. I'll be doing more Final Fantasy stuff. I am going to be jumping into Destiny in just a bit. Calvin, if you want to jump in and play with me, I need to, on my Hunter and my Titan, there's a couple of more things I gotta grab from the Escalation Protocol. I gotta grab a couple more armor pieces from Escalation Protocol, and then a couple more things on Mercury, like one item each on Mercury that I gotta grab. So, yep. So I'll be running around doing that. I definitely need help with the Escalation Protocol stuff, but I can probably do the Mercury shit on my own if I have to. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Very, very bad boy. I mean, Rick. Bad. I'm sure I can fix that. Well, there you go. But right now, it's already too late. I'm probably going to message them in the morning and let them know I don't have the gas right now to show up.
It's too late.
Yeah, it's too late at this point. I mean, for me to go tomorrow, I can probably go Wednesday and Thursday if I get the gas money, but I'm definitely not getting it. I'm definitely not going to be able to go tomorrow, which sucks because if I was able to work all 3 days, that would have been, I could have knocked another $200 off what I owe for the car. But, it is what it is. I do not, again, Rick, whether you pay me now or not, it's too late. I'd already made my plans. So, like, I things had already been set into motion. He's like, oh, the gas money. I'm like, bruh. Alrighty. So, that's it for me. Fel, what you do? What do you want to tell the audience? You got anything?
Oh, I mean, obviously, come back Wednesday for What the Fel. I'm gonna plug that. If you haven't checked out our gaming channel, we have a gaming channel.
That's right, we have a gaming channel.
Yeah, which
it's made of polyurethane leather.
It's made of polygons and leather. What?
And at the moment, we have there's a lot of good shows on it. Everything. Really hoping some of this. Obviously, check out our wrestling stuff every Thursday with Carson. And obviously Wednesdays is What the Fell. So, yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. No, not really. I don't have anything.
Okay. Good stuff. Are you guys still doing randomized Zelda? That's not an us thing. That's something you would ask about with Hit Up Tony.
Doger.
That sounds well, I don't think it's Doger. I think that's Darkon, and if so, that's probably a Sunday thing. Guys, we are aware that Zack Snyder released a Snyder Cut Superman scene this weekend. There was so much stuff that we had to talk about. We had 10 different stories, and we didn't want to keep piling up on stuff. But believe me, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Bill and Ted. We're going to talk about the reunion that they did, the 15-year reunion for Constantine, Keanu Reeves' Constantine. For those of you that remember that. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for now for us. Thank you for coming and checking out Anime and Stuff. We were glad to get your opinions on some of the news that we talked about, and we're glad to share our opinions with you and to just share the news in general. We'll be back again next Monday. This is going to be a weekly thing until we decide there should be
until
something
further
else.
notice.
Until further notice, or when things come back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, can I plug my radio show?
Yes, go for it. Tomorrow night, bro.
Yes, tomorrow night. Every Tuesday night I do a
Fat Dog
radio
FM
show.
After Dark.
we will make that happen one of these days.
But at some point in time, that's what we're gonna. It's gonna be Lush Vibes Radio, but like a bunch of it, like at least at some point, Kat and I are both gonna show up over there so we can hang out at the radio station. We're like, and you're gonna do your basic spiel, and we're gonna let you go, and then afterwards you're just like, you said the wrong name. What? You called it Lush Vibes Radio. This is Fat Dog FM After Dark. Yeah.
I would allow that. I would absolutely allow that.
You keep using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means.
But all jokes aside, every Tuesday night from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern time, I do a radio show called Lush Vibes Radio. It's 2 hours of not necessarily, but most times really chill-ass music. Go to radiofreebrooklyn.org and hit the listen live button at 11 p.m. tomorrow. And there you go.
All right.
That's all I got.
Well, guys, there you have it. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Anime and Stuff. 25 episodes in. Holy crap, guys. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
Are we going to we should do something to celebrate if we ever get to 50. That'll be pretty cool. Let me know when you were going, and I'll meet you there.
If we get to 50, then I don't know. We need to plan something.
Yeah, we definitely do.
We all get drunk on air?
That's not a good idea. No, not for me. I'm not very entertaining when I'm drunk. I just gotta say, I'm not.
Okay.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Adios.